Hello everybody, Chrome Bandit here, and are you ready for some Ascension 30 plus zombies strategy? This could work with more than one person, but so far I found it to be best for solo. But yeah, this is gonna be a lot of speeding up, just letting you guys know. But yeah, let's dive right into it. Make sure you get the quick revive, of course. Just in case you get down in the first couple of rounds. And cool thing about the quick revive, actually I'll tell you in the zombies round. But first door you're gonna open is this door. Make sure you get a mipple. Now remember, everyone needs their hands on some mipples, or else this strategy is not gonna work. All right. But yeah, you're gonna mipple, and then after you get overwhelmed, just pop a couple grenades and move up into the next room. And what is that right over there? I don't think that's as important if I'm not getting it. But yeah, you're gonna want to go and first thing you want to try and do is go random weapon and then turn the power on, because once you turn the power on, the monkeys will start to come. And so yeah, so try to get up here towards the middle of the round too, so you have some time to pull random gun out. See, as I made that kind of mistake and I got stuck with the Drakenov, and so I had to fight my way out of here. But now you can turn the power on. Make sure you get a crawler. Crawlers are really important. Even though you think you might have enough time, just leave two, because sometimes they'll just die on their own. Because of course zombies bleed out, right? Yeah, totally. But here's a checklist you're gonna want to get. You're gonna need a ray gun, a thunder gun, black hole is kind of optional, and then I'll let you know whether or not to upgrade them later. Like if you run out of ammo, I suggest upgrading them. And until you get those guns, if you get an LMG, you can just sit out where I am right now. This is a really smart place to sit out, especially with an LMG, because up until round 10, you can totally just take them out just if you have an LMG and they're all lined up. And you'll see I skipped a couple rounds. I got my free perk from the monkeys. Basically, monkeys is pretty easy the first round. I mean, it only takes a couple bullets from every gun. I'll show you how to do monkeys later rounds though. And yeah, oh, by the way, if you get any other perks, which by the way I suggest you don't, make sure you defend Juggernaut, because Juggernaut's the most important. Gets you out of those hairy situations. And so you see there, I left my crawler. And I'm going to go try some random guns. Remember the checklist: ray gun and thunder gun, and black hole is kind of optional, but they're also really useful. Yeah. So keep trying until you get a good random gun weapon. I actually end up getting a Galil here, and you can do the strategy with the automatic gun. It actually gets you more points, but later on in the levels, you're not going to be able to get yourself out of situations, and you are definitely going to be needing a thunder gun or a black hole later on in this little strategy. So the strategy is you start right here, and you just make a huge circle around the map, and you go underground. You can go underground. There's also an alternate way you can take, but you generally don't want to open up that door, just in case you want to sit over by the crash site here, or the generator or whatever, and just camp by here. And here is an example of a round and how I play this strategy. So I have my ray gun, and you don't want to upgrade the ray gun until you're out of ammo, because it's actually like a two-shot, and it makes a bunch of crawlers really easily. So you basically run around them and kind of shoot them all down here and watch your back. The reason you do it here is because you can easily run around them, like you see there. And I should be running with my thunder gun out. There we go. Because getting stuck on those stairs is probably the best way to die. And actually, I have to keep going up the stairs. I get lucky, get a nuke. But run around with the thunder gun basically until you reach your little spray spots. Usually, spray spots are kind of the biggest area in which you can just like mow everybody down. Like at the end near by the turret I'm about to run towards too. That is a good spray spot right here. And also, if you get stuck between here and the way to the centrifuge, what I do is I open up the back doors, because you're going to need to pack up one sooner or later. I open up the door behind me, and I go all the way to the end and take the lander, and I actually almost go here, but I decided not to. You can put the lander there, so in case you can't get to the centrifuge, you can just run straight to the lander and take off. And you'll get to the centrifuge alright. So the key is to make sure you make some crawlers, and make sure you just complete your checklist. Once you have the ray gun, oh yeah, once you have the ray gun, you're gonna need PhD flopper. Otherwise, because if you get stuck in a corner, if you don't have your thunder gun out, you're gonna need to shoot the ground to make some crawlers and jump out, and you don't want to kill yourself when you do that. Also, a cool thing is that quick revive. During a monkey round, if you lose all your quick revives except for one, they can't actually attack it anymore because the machine has disappeared. So try to not to die if you don't have Juggernaut. It's your quick revive, your second most valuable perk. Come on, die, zombie, die. There we go. And now we move on to an example zombie round. That was an example regular round. Example zombie round would be just make sure you're covering Juggernaut. Juggernaut is your most important perk. And Ray Gun makes this a lot easier. Thunder Gun doesn't actually hurt the monkeys. Well, it does hurt them, I think, but it more or less just knocks them down. So Ray Gun, just take out the Ray Gun. What I like to do is sit in this corner right here, watch the downstairs, because at the corner of your eye you can see them coming from upstairs, and you can also watch downstairs. So that's probably the easiest place to go. And yeah, I actually have my Galil right now. I upgraded it just because I didn't get a ray gun. And you know, if you don't get the extra perk, that's fine. Just make sure you don't die. Almost get owned here. And remember the monkeys? They do that huge jumping thing, and that huge jumping, like King Kong kind of move, can hit you from a while away. So be careful when you do that. And actually, they all follow me here and just totally ignore Juggernaut, which is awesome. Get my max ammo. Remember, only pack a bunch your Thunder Gun and your Ray Gun when you are out of ammo. Otherwise, it is a waste of money, because Thunder Gun, you really only need it for blowing people out of your way, and that's exactly what it does without being upgraded. So, it's obviously the 30+ round, and I got bored at level 30, so I decided to stop. But remember, just keep running in circles, make sure you have the checklist, and that's about it. Hope you guys enjoy, and I want to see some high scores from all of you. I can probably just, yeah, I can probably just go really high as I can. Maybe you guys can beat that, but everyone get to level above 30 for me. All right, guys. See you later. Fun gaming. Frag on, etc.